Well, welcome back to ARC Salt Lake here at 8:30, and of course we cover authentic and real stories for you.
We got a real one right here.
Yeah.
People in Utah are kind of generous. Usually, they're very nice people. Because of that, we kind of get taken advantage of as well. So more than $12 billion were stolen nationwide in the last year from scams and misrepresentations online and everything else. So we're going to talk about how to keep your hard-earned money safe from scams.
And we're here with Jonathan Brouse of Mountain America Credit Union. So right off the top, fraud has increased, 25%?
Just this year.
Yeah, we tend to see it increase year over year. And then as we head into the holiday season, there's always a spike as people get more active in their spending, more transactions, and more generous, more charitable contributions. I think the fraudsters are aware of that, and they take advantage, and they swoop in this time of year.
Okay, so what do they usually target? What is kind of open there for them?
Oh, I wish I could say there was one thing. Yeah. There's so many ways. It used to be we would get the email, from the prince overseas, and we could spot that a mile away. I was at a conference just last week, and an expert from Experian on fraud was sure to tell us that even the most qualified person who can spot this can't spot it all the time anymore. So they can come at you from all directions: a text, an email, a phone. They can dupe somebody's voice who you know and call you. So there's a lot of things, and it can be scary.
My wife just bought a backpack for our son. It's like a $20 backpack. Later we see a $1,000 charge from this random company. I have no idea. Just like the misrepresentation of product services from, you never know what site you might end up on.
So how did you get out of that?
We go to the bank and we say, hey, look that we've been duped on this. Can you help us kind of reverse this? Sometimes those credit cards can help protect you. Is that right?
Exactly. You just took all of my advice there. So one, you noticed that the transaction happened and you contacted your financial institution. So that's the biggest thing. I would recommend people sign up for those mobile alerts, or where you get a text or an email every time there's a transaction that takes place. A great way to spot fraud early, and also to see if you have a significant other who likes to spend. You can see that too. But when you notice those transactions come in early, you can contact your financial institution just as you did and put a stop to it.
We've been on road trips. You go to the gas station, maybe like a lesser known gas station, you swipe your credit card. Turns out that gas pump is fraudulent as well. You got to look out for everything.
Yeah, they can get you so many different ways. They can hack into things, and so there's things we can do. You have to really kind of have a combination of common sense and use technology. And so the common sense is obviously don't click on links that get sent to you via text or email. Go to that website yourself. They can get your information that way. Be careful when you're swiping. You look for those devices that could be skimming information at the gas pump or anywhere else. But really, in using technology, if you have those mobile alerts or even a card manager on your phone, so that if you notice there's fraud, you can go in and you can just shut your card down right away so that no more additional transactions take place.
And we're also seeing more multi-factor authentication that the companies use,
If it's hard to say, it means you're protected more.
That's right.
And that's right. Yeah.
It's one more step, and sometimes you think, I just need to get in and do the thing I want to do. But taking that additional step so that you get the text or the email or the call so that it verifies you are who you say you are, is just one additional thing that I would highly recommend.
So if it's fraudulent charge on a certain credit card, how is it that the banks are able to protect you? How does that work?
As part of the agreement that the card holders have is that if you report it and it was something out of your control, something that you didn't authorize, like in your situation, that comes with the protection that you'll be reimbursed for that. So one, you have to report it within a certain amount of time, and it has to be something that was out of your control. But if you do those things, that's one of the advantages and the conveniences we have in being able to pay so easily, just being able to swipe or tap or do those kinds of things.
So banks probably end up losing a lot of money to these scams.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. And we have to factor that in every year. So we're your partner. We want you to be as diligent and vigilant on your side because it saves us, which ultimately saves you. So we're on the same team when it comes to those things. We don't want it to get out of hand. So again, if you can report it early and use the technologies, use the things I talked about.
You say use common sense, but are there certain ABCs, just checklist, make sure you're doing this. Looking at your account is kind of an obvious thing, making sure there's no weird charges, but sometimes there's like micro charges that you are not aware of, like a $2 charge here and there you just kind of overlook. And it is the fraud. So keep coming. You've seen that a lot, I'm sure.
100%. So this is that's why this time of year is so busy, because there are so many transactions and people are holiday shopping and doing things, as I saw in your earlier segment. Yeah. People are spending a lot of money, and so they try to slip those in, and if it goes unnoticed, then they up it a little bit more until they hit you. Yeah.
And you're past the point of when you can report it.
Yeah. Yeah. So review your accounts, look often, use those mobile alerts, and then shut your card down as soon as you notice anything.
And you will contact your customers too if you've spotted something that's a little weird.
Yeah, we have systems and algorithms that look at your your spending patterns, and if something seems out of place, we'll contact you to make sure that it was you, and which can be another thing. The fraudsters jump in on that, and then they pretend to be your financial institution and reach out. And so, just one of those things that if somebody reaches out and asks for your password or any information, don't give it. Say, I'll call you back, and call the number that you know to make sure you're talking to who you think you are.
Well, you probably won't ask for that information if you call
Exactly.
a customer. So,
exactly. No, that's a red flag right from the beginning.
Gotcha. And using the banking apps themselves can be a help, a barrier of protection. How so?
Because you can get those mobile alerts, so that again, every time a transaction happens, you see that.
Yeah.
Most apps, ours included, when you're in there, you can, like I mentioned, lock the card down. I can turn it off and turn it on with just pushing a button. I don't have to call a 1-800 number and wait on hold to get a hold of somebody. So you can, again, speed has a lot to do with this. The sooner you can shut things down, and technology and the apps help you do that.
There's scams and fraud all over the place, like you said, from A to Z. But where's the biggest trend that you've seen right now spiking? What area?
I would say the mass. They just send out texts to everybody and pretend to be your financial institution. And they know that most people probably don't bank with that financial institution, but the ones who do, it seems legitimate, and they think they're doing their due diligence, and so they click on that link, and once you do, they can get access to all sorts of things on your phone.
Watch out for the text.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So just work inside your app, and that could probably eliminate a lot of problems then.
Yeah. Stay within the app, call the number that you know, and don't respond to the messages that come out.
Don't pull your credit card out of your wallet too often. Just be careful.
Well,
but you can also, there's people that can even scan your credit cards in your wallet. I mean, you're hearing about those scams.
So again, using technology to your advantage, you can use tap to pay with your phone or your watch, so that you don't have to even carry a credit card with you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Very helpful as we head into the holiday season. We've really got to be mindful of that. You get so busy and you don't maybe check things as often as you should.
It's a sad world we live in, but it's where we are, and you can take steps to protect yourself.
What is that window, that time frame of having to report fraud? What do we need to look at?
60 days is the technical definition, but I wouldn't wait that long. The second you notice it, I would report it.
The sooner the better,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan Brouse, thank you very much for being with us.